What's up YouTube, Aviation coming at you with another airport update for Illinois Gateway International Airport. I haven't done a video for this airport since like May, so it kind of bothers me how I only got 2 videos out this entire summer for this airport. Either way, I hope you guys are excited for the video. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So this update is still based around like June time, and that's mainly because the Delta MD-90, I never really gave a proper farewell to it. These things were retired on June 2nd, I think. So this will sadly be the last time you see this aircraft in a video. Thanks COVID-19 for that. But yeah, aside from that, since you guys last saw the airport, it's basically the same. Here's a little overview for it. And there have been some changes. I'll go over those when we get there, but yeah, hopefully this doesn't take too long. Let's just get right into the routes. Actually, before I start, let me get the video shout out. Today the shout out goes to Alan Gaming. Go subscribe to his channel. It's linked in the card in the description. So go check his channel out. Also, don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new. We won't hit 8,000 before August 15th, sadly. It's just not going to happen. But if we can hit 8,000 before September or by September, that would be pretty cool. So yeah, and go check out my previous video if you haven't already, how COVID has affected rail travel. That was super fun to make, and hope you guys enjoyed it. If you've seen it already, if you haven't, please be sure to check it out if you've got the time for it. So yeah, alright, let's get started with the update. So on the runway here, for some reason this flight took up the entire runway. We got the Aviation A320 pulling out from runway 7, came in from Punta Gorda, Florida. Why he took up the whole runway, I have no idea, but that happened. So yeah. UPS MD-11 is taxiing out for departure to Louisville, Kentucky. Sun Country 737-800 new livery going to Minneapolis. At the cargo center, we got 2 FedEx 757s. The bad looking one's going to go to Memphis. The good looking one's going to go to Newburgh Stewart, New York. At Terminal 1, I think it's called, there have been some changes here. For one, I actually added the airline logos to the gates. So this one's got Alaska's logo on it. This one's got JetBlue on it. This one is Southwest. This one is shared between Frontier and Southwest, so there's no logo on it. This one is Spirit. This is Spirit and Allegiant. This is Allegiant, and then these are all international. And then Sun Country also uses this gate, I guess. So yeah. Alright, JetBlue A320 with Sharklets. This is going to be operating a flight to Long Beach, California. This flight's going to be ending in October because JetBlue is going to be ending Long Beach service in October in favor of Los Angeles. So yeah, this will be one of the last times you'll see this route. Southwest 737-700 in the Tennessee 1 colors, pushing back for Dallas Love Field. Frontier A320 Neo headed off to Denver. Aviation A320 with Sharklets in the new livery. This is pushing back for Orlando Sanford. And as you can see, I moved this little shelf here just for reasons. I was rearranging the entire room, so I kind of had to move this here, sadly. Focus, what are you doing? There we go. So I had to move the shelf here. Unfortunately, the lighting... Bro, are you freaking kidding me? So as I was saying, when I moved the shelf here, obviously the lighting is a bit worse. So to compensate for that, I have this little light switch here, which sort of helps, not really, but it does its job well. So that's that. Over here, sorry about the... Okay, Air Canada Express E175, gonna be going to Montreal. And Air China A330-200 on a special charter flight from Beijing. It's currently about to push back to head back to Beijing via Vancouver. It's just taking repatriating Chinese citizens, Chinese students back to China. So yeah, this is just testing out the new wide body gate that I added here. So as you can, let me just pick this up real quick. So as you can see here, added this like little wide body parking spot here. Just because I wanted to have like a little wide body area at this terminal. I thought it looked cool. So it looks pretty nice in my opinion. I think the biggest I can fit here is probably like a 747-400. Probably nothing bigger than a 777-200 that can fit here. So yeah. And just a quick rundown. So these last 4 gates, or 5 or 3, whatever, these last few gates are mainly international, but domestic flights can also use it. Just, you know, it doubles up, if you know what I mean. So yeah. All right, now on to the not main terminal, but Terminal 2. Start off with Concourse A here, which is all American Airlines. We got the why is it off? There we go. CRJ 700, sorry. This is going to be operating a flight to Syracuse, New York. E175, it's going to be headed to Indianapolis. How are the stairs off? What is wrong with me? PSA Retro A319, American Airlines, going to go to Charlotte. Embraer 145, it's going to go to Cleveland. I'm just coming up with random routes. I really could care less. 737-800 going to go to Boston. A321 going to Los Angeles. 777-300ER going to Dallas. American Retro livery 737-800 going to go to New York LaGuardia. One World 737-800 going to go to let's just say Las Vegas. Another 737-800, this is going to go to Philadelphia. And then the Allegheny VistaJet Retro livery A319 going to Phoenix. Now it's a Concourse B here. This gate here is now United. It's no longer American Eagle. It's been given to United Express now. I think I already covered that, but still. United Express Embraer 170. This is going to go to Newark Liberty. CRJ 700 by Mitsubishi. It's no longer Bombardier. It's Mitsubishi now. CRJ 700 going to Washington Dulles. CRJ 550 just came in from Washington Dulles. And a Delta CRJ 700 going to Detroit. And Delta MD-90 here pushing back on its final flight to, well, it came in from Atlanta. It's going to go to Blytheville, Arkansas for retirement. And then here's a little nice gate design I came up with. It looks pretty cool. You got one gate here, one gate here, one gate below it all. So that looks pretty cool. And here's the rest of the concourse. As you can see, it's dominated by United here. Overwhelmingly United, even though they all go to like pretty much the same places. So that's a Delta gate here. You can see the Delta sticker on it. And then this is both Delta and United. And then all of these are United gates. And then this one is United and Hawaiian, of course, once Hawaiian restarts service here. So starting here is the United A320 Friendship livery, the retro livery, gonna go to Denver. Here's an A319 gonna go to Houston. Embraer 175, which will be going off to Newark later. A319 in the new livery going to San Francisco. 737-800 going to Los Angeles. And the 787-9, which just landed from Newark. Now on to the last part, which is the international terminal. As you can see, 3 Lufthansas here. Didn't really plan that, but that looks pretty cool. And a very special plane here, the KLM 777-300ER. This is not a new model. This is one of my first models. I got this in 2011. So this is probably one of the oldest models I have in my collection. If you're an OG subscriber, then you'd probably remember that this model actually never used to have, well, it used to have gear, but the landing gear at one point broke off. But I was able to salvage some Dragon Wings landing gear off one of my PIA 777s that I use for display now. So was able to super glue the landing gear onto this one. It was very hard to get these on because the Dragon Wings gear are a bit bigger than the GeminiJets 777 gear, so it was a very, very hard process to get these on, but I managed to do it. And the nose gear was really easy. The nose gear doors are actually made out of cardstock paper. So yeah, really happy with the result though. It came out super nice, and I'm so happy I was able to restore it because it really is a great model. It's one of the first models I ever got. So yeah, KLM 777-300ER. This is just here on a special flight from Amsterdam, just repatriating Dutch citizens, I guess. I'll probably end up making KLM fly here regularly as a regular airline, But yeah, in real life, there's like 2 of these left, like 2 of the old livery 777-300s, 300ERs still left flying. So yeah, not too many of them sadly, but there's a few 777-200s, quite a few of those still flying. So yeah, that's cool. Lufthansa Boeing 747-8. This one is going to be operating a flight, to and from Frankfurt, of course. Here's the A340-600, which is operating a flight to and from Munich, and then special Lufthansa A330-300 flight to and from Berlin, repatriating German citizens. So yeah, and then I'm not sure what's going to happen with the 340s. Apparently these are all retired right now. Not retired, they're all stored. Lufthansa, apparently they've just stored them currently for the pandemic, just because they can't afford to fly them. So not too sure when you'll see this again. And as for this one, I don't know when you'll see this either. I'm not too sure how many of these are still flying. But yeah, 747s are still flying though, which is good. As for these 2, I have no idea. So yeah. Alright, so that concludes the update. Hope you all enjoyed it. 10 minutes or 11 minutes, that's usually how long these things go for. But hope you guys enjoyed it. I apologize if I was rushing through it. It's just been a long day. I had work for about 8 hours today. And I just randomly decided that I would film this video. So hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. So yeah, stay tuned for more videos. 8th anniversary is coming up this weekend. So like I mentioned earlier, stay tuned for some special videos coming from just to celebrate that. And believe it or not, school is going to be starting for me next week. So summer is not officially over, but it's almost over, which is pretty sad. But anyway, stay tuned. I also, on top of the 8th anniversary special videos, I got a special Lahore airport update going to come this week to celebrate Pakistan Independence Day. So hopefully I'll upload that on Friday. And go check out my previous video if you haven't already. That is it. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And that's basically it. Thank you again, and I'll check back in the next video. Goodbye.